morning, everybody. Um, it's good to see everybody back on today, Wednesday. Looks like a pretty good day so far, and I hope it is for you too. So we'll read this one today, and it's called "Look Up." Self-pity is a slimy, bottomless pit. Once you fall in, it's almost impossible to get out by yourself. The harder you try to pull yourself out, the farther down you slip. You look down and all you can see is deep darkness. Don't look down. Look up at me. See my light, which is still shining on you. See my hand, which is reaching down to you. Reach up in trust and grab my hand. Hold tightly to my promises as I slowly pull you up out of this pit. I will set your feet on the firm rock of my love. I will wash away the mud of sin with my forgiveness and cleanse you with my peace. I will cover you with the shining clothes of my righteousness, and I will walk with you down the path of life. Okay. So, that was very good, actually. Made some very good points, and how it mentioned the path of life at the end reminded me of yesterday's message, which you may have seen. And, well, this one touches on a very good struggle I'm sure many of us have faced, especially in this day of age, and one that I may have discussed. It's the idea that, it's basically the comfort of wallowing in something like self-pity, for example. Kind of, how it doesn't necessarily feel good, but it would be so uncomfortable just to do it anyway, Sometimes, if we start to feel safe, that way of thinking, if usually due to our beliefs, if those beliefs are holding us back or telling us what we can or can't be, then of course feeling sorry for yourself one way or another, or maybe hating yourself or feeling depressed or being stuck in a sort of inertia is, that's what our beliefs do. And then that's why, of course, those emotions make us feel comfort from our beliefs and what feels like how we should feel, possibly for the rest of our lives, just to feel safe or comfortable. Of course, that's not the way of God, though, is that He intends us to live free from sin and free from beliefs that restrict us from who we can really be, is who we were made as in the image of God. I know we've talked about that, but it's true. And like I said, it can happen with, of course, depression or just anxiety, all sorts of stuff. And of course, it's especially harmful when we use it as sort of like how a lot of modern people would use it as a way to justify themselves or their actions. Of course, even with things like self-pity, it's just so easy to do. And sometimes ego defense mechanisms, I don't mean to be going too into psychology here, but that sort of thing when you start relying on those, you learn not to rely on God and you start relying more on yourself, which is what the devil wants you to do. And, so in a way, that's kind of like doing a couple of things at once, which makes it kind of a complicated situation, But it's a very interesting and important topic, and I'm glad we got to discuss it today. Thanks everybody who stopped on today. This is a very good one, and I'll see you 2 more times this week. Thanks. I'll see you then.